What in the Vols Nation is going on in Knoxville this fall? University of Tennessee police are now looking for yet another Vols fan who is wanted for stealing a credit card to make purchases at a football game. 2 weeks ago, campus police announced they were hunting for a guy who stole a credit card at a September 2nd game, and now the police are looking for Peyton Manning Guy for pulling a similar stunt at the September 18th game against Tennessee Tech. In this recent case, the fan is accused of making purchases in the stadium and then adding on even more charges around Knoxville with a grand total of $500 used on the stolen card. Get a good look at the alleged Peyton Manning fan/credit card thief. Send in your tips to the police department and help stop this sudden surge in crime.
Becoming a nurse, and her father envisioned her becoming Attorney General. But high school had been difficult for her, she said, because of discrimination and bullying. Her grades slipped as a result, along with her dream of getting a scholarship to a historically black college.
That summer, I was just happy I passed my classes and finished high school, Bush said. Around that time, she went on a church trip with friends to Jackson, Mississippi. During the trip, she said she met an older man around 20 years old. Bush and the man flirted and talked on the phone. He asked to come over to her room, she said. Bush was with a friend and said he could come by, imagining that we would talk and laugh like we had done over the phone. Hours passed and her friend had gone to bed by the time the man came over. The next thing I knew, he was on top of me, messing with my clothes and not saying anything at all, Bush said. I was frozen in shock, just lying there as his weight pressed down upon me. When he was done, he pulled up his pants and left without a word, she continued. I was confused. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed, Bush said, adding that she asked herself if the rape was because of something she had done. The young man refused to talk to Bush the next morning. About 1 month later, she had turned 18 and noticed she had missed her period. Unable to contact the man who she said had raped her, she thought of friends she knew who had gotten birth control and abortions. I knew I had options. So I looked through the yellow pages and scheduled an appointment, Bush said, pausing before saying she was 9 weeks pregnant at her first appointment. This is 3 weeks past Texas's 6-week abortion ban that went into effect earlier this month. How could I, at 18 years old and barely scraping by, support a child on my own? Bush said she thought at the time. Knowing that the father would not be involved and fearing her parents would kick her out of their home, Bush decided to terminate the pregnancy. My abortion happened on a Saturday, she went on. A few other people were in the clinic that day, including one other young black girl. Bush recalled overhearing clinic staff talking about this black girl destroying her life because that's what they do. They being black girls like us, Bush said. Before the procedure, I remember going in for counseling and being told that if I move forward with this pregnancy, my baby will be jacked up because the fetus was already malnourished and underweight. Being told that if I had this baby, I will wind up on food stamps and welfare. I was being talked to like trash.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.